Ireland's first priority is to save lives. We are in a battle against COVID, and every measure we take, every response and every part of our national armour is to protect Irish people and Irish families. It is the worst crisis that we have faced in generations, and I think today of over 2,000 families that have lost loved ones, of people who've gone to funerals with limited numbers, of people who cannot hug when you're in a period of grief. And I want today to tell each and every person that we stand together with you. Ireland stands united in this battle. I want to pay tribute to every person all over the country who has adhered to this lockdown. I know the challenges and difficulties of loneliness and isolation. I know the impact to businesses and the stress to loss of income and how to support your family. I know the anxiety that everyone feels every single day and the fear of spreading COVID. And I know that sometimes the load, it feels too much to bear. But the end is in sight. Our public health advisors through NIFED and our Cabinet and the Government are leading across Europe in terms of their response. Only Finland and Iceland have lower numbers. And in the next day or so, we're going to hear positive news for people in Ireland to move out of level 5, and that is all of our hopes and wishes, and to have more normality as we come into Christmas. And yet our guard has to stay up. We need to keep people out of hospital, and that is our job. On the health side, can I ask Minister Frank Feehan, who's here with us today, in relation to the winter flu vaccine, a major part of keeping older people out of hospital, what is the advertising campaign? Only 20% take-up of a free vaccine. Nursing homes were also mentioned here, and I think very much so of one close to my home very recently. What further measures have been put in place in the HSE to ensure that with another outbreak such as this, that there will be an immediate response, and it will not take Twitter to ensure that we get a response? I was very proud this morning to speak at the very first Mental Health Oireachtas subcommittee group with Cathaoirleach Francis Black, and we spoke to the Mental Health Reform Group. And I'm very happy to see with this government and with this Department of Health that 1 billion has been allocated to mental health. This is an increase of over 50 million on last year's budget. It comprises 38 million for new measures, and that includes the continuation of the COVID-19 supports. But Minister, Jigsaw notes that there are 50% up. That's from 12 to 25. 50% up. CAMS, the Child and Adolescent Service within the HSE, again, referrals are up. In what way can we help with some online print and TV campaign about how people can reach out all ages? Because there is a very, very dark part to our mental health at the moment. And I suppose just to remind people to text hello to 50808 for help or mentalhealth.ie. I suppose also to reduce waiting lists for people for access to acute interventions. How are we working with eHealth to access technologies to support reducing the numbers that are on our waiting lists? And with Healthy Ireland, Minister, I know that's in your brief, what policies are we doing within Healthy Ireland to keep people in good mental health? To every scientist and researcher in our colleges and universities who are working together to find a solution, research will save lives across pharma, medtech, healthcare. And it is important, the vaccines that they are working to have for us as a country and in the world, that safety and efficacy is crucial, and the rollout and the ways we will be rolling out this vaccine are crucial. That we'll work with our community on the importance of the take-up of these vaccines, and to ensure that the European Medicines Agency is given the time and the space to ensure that they will approve the right vaccine for us to go forward with. I suppose the question for you, Minister, is number one, what plans are there to inform and build awareness and hope within this vaccine? What area of the HSE will be involved in managing the communications around this vaccine and ensuring good take-up? Finally, to our current and previous government back in March, and to the Leader of our House here, Senator Regina Doherty, in her previous role as Minister, and to all of those who stepped up in a time of crisis, I just want to say thank you. Thank you. Really, just very simply, thank you. And to every hero and volunteer in our community who helps each other in challenging situations, thank you. And to our Trojan healthcare and frontline staff since March, who have been going non-stop. Again, just thank you. And just to know, I suppose to say and to know that the best of us are working to keep people safe and to keep our country running. and to know that the measures that are taken by government are to put people first. There will be a better year in 2021, and we will get through this, and we will have an approved and safe vaccine. And until then, thank you to all those who are working to do their best for us.
Can I call on Senator